At a recent hearing for the EPA's new proposed greenhouse gas regulations for coal plants, Majority Whip Brandon Smith argued that climate change is fake because we can all agree that Mars is warming too, so that must mean it's a universal rule, except that's incredibly stupid and short-sighted. I should also note that Mr. Brandon Smith owns a mining company called Mohawk Energy, which couldn't have possibly clouded his ideas about how planetary environments or atmospheres work at all.
I don't see you as being one of the enemies. I know you've got a very tough job to do, but as you sit there in your chair with your data, we sit up here in ours with our data and the constituents and stuff behind us. I don't want to get into the debate about the climate change, but I will just simply point out that I think in academia we all agree that the temperature on Mars is exactly as it is here. Nobody will dispute that, yet there are no coal mines on Mars. There's no factories on Mars that I'm aware of. So I think what we're looking at is something much greater than what we're going to do.
According to NASA, the average temperature of Earth is 57 degrees Fahrenheit, which is much different from Mars' average temperature of negative 81 degrees, you asshat.
Listen, we've got our data and you've got your data, and I don't think there's any reason for you to dispute my data.
And stuff.
Yes, all of academia agrees. I think that goes without saying.
Academia is my hometown, by the way. Population 67. I asked them all.
Yeah, in Hazard County.
Yeah, that should be noted. Kentucky. He is from Hazard.
The EPA is in a bit of a sticky pickle.
Oh, no.
I think it's obvious to me that the issue here isn't that climate change is fake, more that we have to work really hard to reduce the carbon footprint of the Mars Curiosity rover, because we're ruining that environment too. I'm really, really upset by this, guys.
Yeah, so he's claiming that we all agree that Mars is warming too, which we do not. We don't have data, by the way, on Mars' atmosphere before the 1970s. There is also the absence of liquid water on Mars and the much lower thermal inertia, in contrast to generally very different temperatures all around.
The ironic part is the data he's talking about is the ice melt on Mars's southern polar cap. Except that ice melt on our polar caps is not proof of climate change, according to them. That's what they say. Yep. Oh, caps melt, that's what they do. So be it. Yeah. Not climate change, no big deal. But on Mars, there we go. Climate change. You guys all saw it, right?
I also want to point out that same hearing that State Representative Kevin Sinnett dismissed the threat of man-made global warming because dinosaurs survived climate change. Nice. The dinosaurs died, and we don't know why, but the world adjusted. And to say that this is what's going to cause detriment to people, I just don't think it's out there. Also, State Representative Stan Lee, not the good Stanley, claimed that climate warming trends caused by human activities, a phenomenon backed by 97% of climate scientists, are just scare tactics. So one can conclude a lot of bullshit going on here, not backed by science.
I love that he uses the fact that, well, dinosaurs survived climate change, and it's like, yeah, like less than 5% of the dinosaurs survived the serious climate change they went through. So I guess, you know, that's totally fine, survivable. And the fact that we don't know what killed them, I think we have some pretty good ideas actually as to what ended that era. But anyway, there's too many. We could spend an hour.
I'm gonna have to go with climate change.
Yeah, there we go.
I think a drastic change in climate is what killed the dinosaurs.
No, did you see Ice Age? They went on an adventure. Oh wait,
they were killed by an adventure.
All the dinosaurs were dead.
Oh man, we can spend an hour pulling this apart.
Pretty much. The point of what I want to make here is that there are people in charge and also very influential positions who are very, very, very badly misquoting scientific fact and bending it to their own will, not to mention the fact that that guy has vested interest in coal mining, and it's very ridiculous, and we should demand more.
Yeah, but don't discount academia.
Yeah, I mean, you can't dispute academia.
Yeah, they all agree.
Yeah.
Do they, though? All right. That was a little bit of fun and anger we had there. Please let us know what you think below of the very idea that since Mars is the same as Earth, and that we all agree, and that it can't possibly be climate change at all. Scare tactics. Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.